Hi there, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge wall sconce interior called the vertical bar on cherry. So there are different versions of this sconce. There's a version on steel, there's a version on Serapatina copper. This is the one that's going to have a cherry wood backplate. So it's the 217185CH for cherry. 15 inches tall, 5 inches wide, 4-inch projection, which means this is ADA compliant. That's Americans with Disabilities Act. That says that a sconce can only come out up to 4 inches. So if you're an architect or interior designer and you're doing a project like a restaurant or a doctor's office or maybe a hotel, and you're looking for something that is going to be very flush to the wall, this is going to be good for you. Can also take LEDs, and we'll go into that in just a second. If you're a homeowner, also good for you for hallways or stairways. Puts a lot of light up and down, and it's very flush to the wall, so you guys can get by it pretty easily. Okay, backplate is 15 inches tall by 5 inches wide. Mounting height is going to be 7.5 inches, which is roughly the middle of the mounting area or the backplate. More to show you on that is going to be to look at the install sheets. So how we do that, if you're on the web page, our page for this on our site, HandmadeInVermont.com, look over on the right-hand side of your screen, midway down. There's going to be a link. It's going to say, click here for installations instructions PDF. Open that up for me. Those are the same sheets that are going to be in the box when you get this, and they're going to have a lot of great information, how it goes together, how the glass goes on. Most important thing is going to be pictures of the backplate and drawings of the backplate so you can see where your mounting height is and how it all goes together. Sometimes people have a question of, can I put this on different parts of this backplate? This is the outdoor version of that same sconce, and it's kind of set up the same way as the indoor version, where you have kind of a wall built out from the backplate that's going to be open to your wall on your project. And you can see that the wire's coming up from the bottom. However, there's enough wire to get all the way up here. So you can technically put this any place on this backplate. The only caveat to that is how this goes onto your wall, and if you can see, there's a little place right here where a threaded nipple comes out in a cap, and that generally goes onto your backplate with a universal mounting kit. So you're going to have to figure out how to attach this to your wall, basically. And you can take that same mounting kit and kind of use it in conjunction with putting the backplate up here. But anyway, what I really wanted to show you was how this is opened in the back, so in case you guys had that question. Okay, let's talk about what's inside of this as far as lamping goes. Hubbardton Forge says this is a medium socket made out of porcelain. Takes just a regular screw-in bulb. So the recommended bulb, if you want to get a ton of light out of this, is going to be a BT15 halogen. And there's a little tiny halogen bulb hiding in this bulb. This is a 100-watt Sylvania. These come up to 150 watt, and that's the max you can do on this 100-watt, I believe. Most people are going to do LEDs, and this was developed and designed before LEDs came on the scene. So you can find all kinds of LEDs in the marketplace out there that are going to be, this is a phosphorus version, these are these other older versions that are still great. The only limit for an LED is going to be, can it get into the glass? And this is the piece of glass on this. This is an A19. You'll notice it fits beautifully in there with lots of space. I bet you could probably even get an A21 in here, and those are available up to 150 watt equivalent. When you buy LEDs, you just have to make sure that you guys buy the color temperature of the light that you like. So that's really important. So this light coming down on my hands is 3000 Kelvin. That's going to be the warmer incandescent glow we're all used to. Daylight from outside, that's like 4000, 5000. That's that whiter light. So it's really up to you, which of these you're going to get. It's a dimmable fixture, obviously, so you want to put it on a dimmer corresponding to whichever bulb you get. There are dimmers set up for LEDs. There are dimmers set up for incandescent. It'll tell you on the box. They generally are the same price. You just want to talk to your electrical contractor about that kind of stuff, okay? So let's talk about glass on this. So open glass so it can let heat escape. It's Hubbardton Forge's opal glass, which is just a beautiful handmade piece of a white glass. It's actually kind of a frosted glass with a white inner lining of glass. Really technically beautifully done. Opaque so you can't see anything through it. Just a nice piece of glass. So, and it also kind of complements the cherry. There's a nice contrast with the cherry. Let's talk about the metal finishes on that front bar, and there's also going to be a bar hiding behind the glass as well. That's going to have finish on it. We have a finishes help guide on our website. It's back in the red tabs over on the left, so open that up for me. It's going to be a video at the top of that page of me talking to you guys about the differences in Hubbardton forge finishes and how they look on different types of forging. I'm going to be referencing a color chart farther down, so scroll down for me, go down to that chart. That chart's going to have all these different finishes on it, and it's going to be talked about in the video up above. Use those two together. When you're done with all of that, go back down to that chart. You can click on any of those pictures and a bigger window is going to pop up, and it's going to show you lots of samples of fixtures in whatever finish you guys just clicked on. So if you want to see a bunch of stuff in dark smoke, click on that. If you want to see a lot of stuff in natural iron or soft gold, click on those things, and on and on and on. Okay? So we have this on display with, yeah, actually I have the cherry on display. Our showroom has the biggest showroom in the world of Hubbardton Forge, over 350 Hubbardton Forge stuff. We have a ton of stuff here for you. We have a what's on display page on our website. It's over on the left hand side of the screen, the red tabs again, so check it out. So in addition to this amazing showroom, which Hubbardton uses this as their showroom because they don't have one, but it's here, it's the biggest one in the world, we have a clearance center here too. Clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's returns, discontinued things, and showroom samples. Amazing deal for you. Got to come here to use it. And if you guys are going to visit us, do me a favor, measure everything you can think to measure. So measure your ceiling heights and your counter heights and your counter lengths and your island lengths, tabletop lengths, widths, distances between junction boxes over an island if you're going to be getting pendants, all those kind of things. And do also take pictures with an iPad, and you can bring those with you because I'd love to see what you guys have going on. And the other thing is bring a good size SUV if you're going to come up, or a truck or something, because a lot of people want to take advantage of those clearance things. The boxes are bigger because they're set up for shipping, and you'll want to take stuff home because it's an amazing deal. Okay? When you buy your Hubbardton Forge fixtures from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. No tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont, and we're the only dealer with 90-day returns and no restocking fees, and no one else does that. Some larger items, and those are generally going to be big things on pallets, and custom things are non-returnable. We'll always talk about that long ahead of time. And we offer a rush program. So Hubbardton Forge doesn't stock anything. That's how you're going to get all your finishes to play with. Generally takes about 3 to 4 weeks to get product out. We can cut that time in half. It's very inexpensive. And if you want to know more, drop a quick email, sales@HandmadeInVermont.com, and we spell out the word Vermont. Or you can call during business hours, 802-446-2400, and I can tell you more about it. Showroom's open every day except Sunday from 11 to 6. I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time if you guys want to call or email. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Check out the other versions of this too. There's a steel version and there's a Sierra Patina copper version, and they are dynamite. Okay? Thanks for stopping in today, and you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.